rejoice together as we strive to build this, our alma mater. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen, amen, and amen.
So coming to us now to give us a very warm welcome is no other than our shepherd of the institution, and that is Dr. Austin Wright, our principal. Can we please give him a round of applause?
Thank you so much. Mr. Philip Pinnock and Miss Kellyanne Fagan, Chairman of the Board of Governors, Mrs. Sandra Swire Watson, Guest Speaker, Coroni Gregory, Miss Michelle Bogle, Vice Principal of Academics and School Community Development, Dr. Naomi Pottinger, Vice Principal of Academics, Administration and Sports, Miss Nadia Tolo, Vice Principal of Academics, Student Affairs and Examination, Chaplain Mr. Lyndon Gilzine, distinguished guests, students, parents, welcome and good evening to Jose Marti Technical High School. Can you put your hands together for yourself? Better than that. Remember, I didn't say me, but for yourself. And then I want you to put your hands together, importantly, for our talented students who have done well in sports and the performing arts. Can you do that very loudly? I should be hearing the drum roll and the keyboard. Seems like nobody's sitting there, but anyhow, we want to congratulate them. Today, it is my honor and privilege to stand before you today as we celebrate the remarkable achievements of our students in the field of sports and the performing arts. At Jose Marti Technical High School, our motto, working and studying to make the total man, guides us to nurture well-rounded individuals who excel not only academically, but also in their extracurricular pursuits. Today we gather to recognize and applaud the dedication, hard work, and extraordinary talent of our students who have made significant contribution in athletics, football, drama, dance, music, and other performing arts. Your achievements are a testament to the vibrant spirit of our school community. To our athletes, you have demonstrated perseverance, teamwork, and the spirit of competition, whether on the track or any other arena. You have shown us what it means to strive for excellence. Your perseverance and your fight towards the big pride has allowed you to be here today. To our performing arts students, you have enhanced us with your creativity and artistic expression through your performances. You have brought story to life, move our hearts, and showcase the beauty of human expression. Your talent and dedication inspire us to appreciate the arts and the transformative power they hold. I would like to extend my deep congratulations to each and every one of you. Your achievements are not just personal, but also reflections of the support and encouragement from your family, your teachers, your coaches, and your peers. Thank you all who have played a part in nurturing these young talents. As the Chief Executive Officer of Jose Marti Technical High School, I am proud to announce that in recognition of your outstanding achievement and to the departments, the school will offer free tuitions to 5 deserving students and waiving of graduation fee for 3 students. This is our way of acknowledging your hard work and dedication. Let this celebration be reminded that success is not merely about winning, but about the journey, the effort and the growth that comes from pursuing your limits and pursuing your passions. Continue to strive for excellence. Continue to inspire and continue to make us proud. Congratulations. Welcome. And let me close. May all who come behind us find us faithful. May the fire of our devotion light the way. May the footprint that we leave them to believe. And the lives we inspire them to obey. May all who comes behind us find us faithful. Welcome, peace, and ever good.
Success is not merely about winning, but it is actually about the journey, the ups and the downs, the tears and the laughter, the pain and the victories. And that is what sports and unity and teamwork is about. How can we not recognize our sponsors for this year? Can we get a little nice little background, music so we can spice up our very sponsors for this year? And we're going to recognize them. We do hope that you are online. Did we actually welcome those who are online? Because we're actually in the virtual space, we have forgotten you. But guess what? We just remembered and we're extending a warm welcome to those who are online with us today. All right, so let's give recognition to our sponsors. The Jose Marti Technical High School. The Jose Marti Alumni Association of New York, J. Manning.
Cubans Catering Limited.
Grace Kennedy and Company Limited.
Jose Marti Blue Royalties.
Jose Marti Class of 87.
Kingston Heritage and Wholesale Liquor Store.
Popeye's New Lane.
Tank Weld Fabrication.
And last by no means least, 2 fires, 1 pot chefs. Let's give them a round of applause.
I think our sponsors need a louder round of applause. And
I do agree.
Sports is an expensive venture. The Parent Teachers Association. Testing. The Parent Teachers Association as well. We really need to pay homage to them. As I said before, sports is an expensive venture. And though we try, the Jose Marti Technical High School can do so much and no more. So we welcome the support and we welcome more support to those persons who are able to. We are going to get into the meat of the matter right now. And at this point, I'm going to be asking one of our netball players, Annalisa Millwood, to do the introduction of our guest speaker. Anna?
And while Annalisa is coming, it is brought to our attention that we did not pay homage to one of our sponsors. It's by mistake and not spite. And that is the Jose Marti Past Students Association, JMPSA. Let's give them a round of applause. I know you're online, so thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. It is my pleasure to introduce our distinguished guest speaker. At just 30 years old, she has already made significant strides as a physical education and sports specialist, bringing passion and expertise to every role she undertakes. She is a respected lecturer at the renowned G.C. Foster College of Physical Education and Sports, where she serves as the Career and Placement Manager and the Marketing and Promotional Officer. Her multifaceted contributions to the college highlighted her dedication to nurturing and guiding the next generation of sports professionals. In addition to her academic roles, she is a dynamic motivational speaker and a creative force in the digital space as a social media content creator and manager. Her engaging content and motivational messages resonate with a wide audience, inspiring many to pursue their goals with determination and resilience. Her academic journey is really impressive. Having earned a bachelor's degree from G.C. Foster College of Education and Sport, further advancing her education with a master's degree from the University of the West Indies. A proud alumna of Edwin Allen High School, she has continually exemplified excellence and leadership in all of her endeavors. Beyond her professional accomplishments, she is a devoted mother of 2 lovely children, balancing her career and personal life with grace and determination. Her personal philosophy: though you cannot go back and make a brand new start, you can start from now and make a brand new ending. This commitment to continuous growth and the power of positive change. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a Jose Marti welcome to Miss Coroni Gregory.
All protocols observed. Come here for me, darling. Come here. And you must be wondering why I'm on stage with this black bag, right? But I took with me some goodies because I'm very, very excited to be here. So on behalf of my institution, which you would have mentioned, which is G.C. Foster College, I present you with this token saying thank you for introducing me. All right? All right, musician. So I want you to all to get into the mood, and I know you know this song, especially the awardees. Let's go. All right, so we'll leave it until we're ready for it, all right? So we're in the field of sport where we're dynamic, and many times you're going to find that your coaches will have to change the strategy, right? Excellent. So I must say Special congratulations to our awardees. You have made it here, right? And at the end of this presentation, I have a lot of giveaways, right? I have a special token. I'll be asking a question, and the answer must be answered by someone who would be here or would have been here last year to be aware of who that individual was, right? So let me begin by saying it's an honor to be here. You got no better person than someone from GC Foster College of Physical Education and Sport. Today it's important that we recognize the victories of each individual. What do we have here? Let's go. What do we have here? A medal. It is a token of appreciation, but what you find is that the medal usually comes, oh, you need to prepare. And that sound many times wake you up in the morning, in the sense that it's time for you to go to training. It's time for you to go to school. It's time for you to take on that mission for the day, whatever it is. But that task will prepare you for the future. It will prepare you for that medal, that trophy, which will come in the end. But it's important that we recognize resounding words from great legends such as Usain Bolt, who would have said, don't think about the start of the race. Instead, think about the ending. So no matter what the circumstances are, no matter what the challenges are, you are in the competitive phase, right? But it is also preparing you for life because many challenges will come. So as a young individual, as a Gen Z, it will prepare you to be disciplined. It will prepare you to have good team spirit. It will prepare you to be punctual. Now, many times, and I'm going to use track and field for instance, you're looking so lovely in the black and white. So too are all the other awardees. Give them a round of applause. So you're at Marti High School, you're in high school, but I know when you were in primary school, before you started your athletic journey, you usually loved the soda. Soda, you love the bag juice. You love the cheese tricks and the little foolishness. When mommy cooks a good home meal, you don't eat it. You don't even like porridge. But there are many individuals, the moment you go into the space of becoming an athlete and you are determined to be great, you're going to change your diet. Agree or disagree? Say yes. Correct. So many times you want to have the KFC, you know, but you're looking around and looking if Mr. Pinnock is looking. Or you're wondering what he would say. It's just as if you're a child and you're doing something wrong and you're wondering what your parent would do. But guess what? It's called individual discipline. Because at the end of the day, when you don't get the results individually, even though you're a part of a team or you're doing an individual sport, you will still feel discouraged. You will feel like a failure, right? Did the coach fail you? Maybe he's wondering. But you will have to take into consideration your personal habits. You will have to take into consideration also your diet, the type of company you're in. Are you in a community that is vaping? Do you like to go to parties? Instead of going to bed and getting adequate rest, are you up on TikTok doing tops and roses? You have to ensure that you are aware of where you are and where you intend to go. This is not the end. But I must commend Marti for having this function because indeed it is a great opportunity. It is a great gesture to highlight the talents. Let all the national representatives stand. Just stand for me. All the national representatives stand, whichever sport it is. So I see 1, 2, 3, 4. Give them another round of applause. You may be seated. Now, I would have acknowledged, and I'm aware that you're all awardees. But you know why I asked the national persons to stand? Because they were not always nationals, were they? No. And persons who are not nationals would want to aspire to become nationals. Do you agree? Yes, man. Otherwise, why would you be training? Just for the fun, just for the leisure? Or do you have a goal? Do you see yourself on the national scene? Do you see yourself at the Olympics representing? What is your next step? So you have to think about that. What is your next step? So each one of you would have shown that it is not just about the beginning of the journey, but it's also about the perseverance and the resilience to ensure that you display great effort in each and every task done until you reach your destination. You realize I don't say until the end? Because how do you know when you will end or what age you will end? After retiring, you never know. You may just pick up a task within the field that retires you from participating physically, but there are opportunities for you to excel within the field just the same. You know why? It is your passion. It is what you do. It is what you love. So with that said, I'm aware that persons are thriving to do well physically, and they are also eyeing their career path. And research would have shown also that in most cases, your coaches are the influencers as it relates to your career path. They are the ones who usually guide you, push you, motivate you, and encourage you to do well. Now, our culture is rich with voices that inspires us, athletic talents that motivates us. Now, I'm a 90s baby, so I'm not familiar with the Skeng and the Valiant and what are the others? Because I'm a 90s baby. But when you listen to music and hear good lyrics, you know them. Now, it's important that a few voices resonate with us as our culture remains dynamic. Take, for example, Coffee, who reminds us of the song Toast. What Coffee say? Gratitude is a? Gratitude is a? So you have to be grateful. National representatives, you have to be grateful that you didn't pick up any injuries during the time for you to do trials. You have to be grateful. Awardees, you all have to be grateful for your parent who provide the support. And there are others who would want to be here, but they're not here because they didn't get the opportunity. Maybe it's a case that their parent is concerned about their safety. No, you're going to come home late. It could be also a case that there are traditional persons who believe in focusing on academics only. So when you do the sport, no, you're not going to focus on academics. Get your CXCs first. Focus on that. Now let me tell them for you, because you are not up here to say it. It is not easy for you to balance the academics and sport. It is not easy. It takes discipline. But it's not impossible. I am going to say this openly because I'm blunt. Usually in some cases you find that the persons who are involved in sport, they don't do so well academically. Is it that they can't? Is it that they're not able to balance it? What is it? So it is important that institutions also provide mentorship to ensure that these athletes are supported. And athletes, you have to be responsible to know that you have a little charge in the class and here you have match. So you got to link him and say, yo dog, you know, so I have match, but guess what? Get the notes for me. And you have to be disciplined enough to go back to him tomorrow and say, yo dog, what the notes there? You have to do that because you want it. And sometimes persons in the class are going to be happy, especially when they know you're capable. They're going to be like, yes, she not come to class. She see all of this. I know she not come first. Right? Remember, we're in a world of the good and the evil, and we have to acknowledge it. So we applaud you for standing up, for showing up, for doing well. And we encourage you to remain focused and to balance it. Because you can, you must, and you will be great. You're already great, right? So let's continue. Now it's important that we focus also on teamwork, the coach's effort, and the family support and friend. To know that there are going to be times when different factors will influence sport performance. It could be the environment that you live in. It could be the community that you live in. It could be peer pressure that you're in. It could be that you are distracted. It could be that you have some family issues, whatever it is, and you're not comfortable speaking about it, so it's affecting you. And many times it's hard for you to trust. But you need to find a creative opportunity for you to express yourself. And you know what is good? Sometimes it is the sport that you do that allows you to express yourself. You being on camp is the best thing for you. You get to socialize. You get to interact. You get to take your mind off what is happening elsewhere. You are in a community. Is the scholarship going to help you out? You have persons obtaining their masters. Let me start from bachelors. Leaving high school, you're obtaining your bachelors, you're obtaining your masters, you're obtaining your PhD without paying $1 out of your pocket. Now, it was mentioned that I went to Edwin Allen High School, and everybody know Edwin Allen is yeah, right? So I know you must be looking and say, let me go Google her name and see if I see her name on no record. You won't, because I attempted when I was in grade 7. Well, I was good at track and field in primary school, right? So now I decided that, and my family decided that the best school for you to go is Edwin Allen, yeah, for you to turn track star and go to champs. So I went to Edwin Allen, and in 7th grade, as a beginner, I started track training. And I went to training, and I just never met the team. And I keep going, but just never good, because I just did not have the talent. Was I trying? Yes. I just did not have the talent. Was I determined? Yes. But guess what? I gave up the opportunity to go to champs, but I still went, but in another capacity. Leaving Edwin Allen High School, I still had the passion for track and field. I still had the passion for sport. And I went to GC Foster College because, again, my physical education teacher then encouraged me and told me about the institution because it was her alma mater just the same. I went to GC Foster College. Did I play any sport? Now, many persons think GC Foster College, you have to play a sport to go there. You have to literally run, jump, skip. I did not play any sport. Was I just going to class and sitting on the dorm? No. I inducted myself into a team, and I was the manager for that team. So I say that to say this, opportunities exist beyond the track. Opportunities exist beyond the field. So whatever it is that you're interested in, ladies, gentlemen, and for the parent who are here as well, find out what your child or your children's interest is. If it is marketing and promotion, if it is content creating, what is it that they love to do? Is it that they love to communicate? Link it with a career opportunity, because we must acknowledge that careers are evolving. So in the past, we only had the lawyers, doctors, teachers that persons gravitated to. But there has been a drastic decline in tertiary education nominees and persons who want to pursue tertiary education, because careers are becoming dynamic. And I'm not saying you're to choose the other negative paths. No. Think about what your interest is and link it to something positive. All right? It is important that we remember the electrifying beat of, for example, as Shensia in her song Bless, where she would say, come on, let's go. Every Every morning, All right, stop. All the awardees, please stand. Let's go. Stand up, man. I know it's a little bit warm. Stand up. It's your day. We're celebrating you. All right, so we're going to sing the Shensia Blessed, right? Every morning I wake up, I know you know it. Right? So even you're going to teach me. All right, wait, we're not ready for that. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, go. Every morning, I thank you. Oh, I didn't expect that word, but let's go. So, it's important for you to know that you're blessed. All right? Music, ready. Don't sit down, because I don't want to go on like... So you must know this one. And I want you to go to your left, which is my right. Let's go. Let's go. Across. Let's go. Volume. You must know the rhythm. You must know the rhythm. Let's go.
Now wait for nobody. Forgive me motivation. Me have to make it out this sticky situation.
To the right. To the left. All right, stop. So if you don't believe in yourself, don't do it. If you don't believe in yourself, don't participate. Sit down. If you don't believe in yourself, sit down and don't participate. All right? So the rest of us will. Ready? Music. Let's go.
Myself. Now wait for nobody. Forgive me motivation.
Yeah.
Me have to make it out this sticky situation. I have to believe in myself. I have to believe in myself. All when them a doubt me, that could I never face. I know. I know so me mother raise I self-sufficient. Might as well that she name I. So me aim my limit is the sky. Work me put in that could never be undone. Any task when me get me wrap it up like condom. All when the burden when me be away one ton. Me have to carry the load because me nah no option. Now wait for nobody for tell me say me great. Now wait for nobody for open up the gate. Have to believe in myself. Have to believe in myself.
Right,
now wait for nobody for give I motivate.
No, it's a serious talk. Do not wait on Jose Marti to accept, identify, and highlight your talent. It begins with you. You first have to celebrate yourself. When you look into the mirror, if people cussing you that your forehead is big, yes, it's big, but it's the nicest thing when you're wearing a ponytail. Right? So you have to be proud of yourself. Once upon a time, person would cuss you and say your lip big. But what happened now? Persons are putting fillers in their lips to get big lips. So be appreciative of who you are, what you have, your talent, and where you are on your journey. So no matter the challenges, stay positive, be thankful, and it's important that you tone your success. Have a showcase in your room, in your house. Don't just throw the medals in a corner. You get these plaques, don't just hide them in a bag. Put them up, motivate yourself. You got this one in 2023. You got this one in 2024. By the time it's 2030, I should have. Tone your success and you will achieve it. And don't feel disappointed if you fall short. Just keep going and maybe just change your strategy. Now this afternoon, as we celebrate your achievement, let's remember that sport teaches us more than the physical skills. It teaches us discipline. It teaches us how to handle victory. Because many of us were short-tempered, or we were short-tempered. But now, like a rugby sport, it teaches you how to be disciplined. To know that it's in a game, so nothing goes wrong if you tackle a man. Right? So it is important for you to know that. It is important for you to know as well that no matter what it is, you're not going to come out the field and tear off your jersey because you lose the match. You're not going to cuss the referee and tell the referee all about him, mother him all. Do not do that. Right? And coaches will tell you as well to be disciplined. But sometimes the ego kicks in, but sport helps you to control it. Your stress levels The sport can help you. Whatever it is that you're facing, sport can help you. Now, Popcorn, another giant in the dancehall industry, encourage us to keep firm and strong at all times. So no matter the defeat, Jaja keep me firm and strong at all points, reminding us that in our strength, in our determination, these are the keys to obstacles. You've all demonstrated this strength by pushing through the training sessions. Maybe some persons felt like giving up. The injuries that you would have gone through, maybe some persons would have been through those. And the pressures of competition. Now, there are many times you go to a competition and when you look, the team full of them kit from head to toe, Adidas, Nike, Puma, whatever it is. And you may not have all the necessities, but with your determination, with the coaching that you would have received, with your skills, with your talent, you are victorious over them. So you have to be grateful for that. So to our athletes, I encourage you today, keep shining, keep striving, and remember the words of Spice. So we like it because we're proud to see you. It's important that you know that you are not where you need to be. You may not be where you want to be, but remember, you're not in the grave, you're not dead. So anything possible. Be grateful. Face the struggles. And again, big up and congratulations to you. I will finish with this poem. In the path we thread and steps we take, connections form through hearts and though they may ache. Through words we share and deeds we do, we build unseen bridges, strong and true. In the land where sun and the spirit blaze, young champions rise, set fields ablaze. With strength of a heart, they chase the dream. Together you soar as a mighty team. In the lands of legends where dreams take flight, you push through the struggles, you hustle and you fight. Them can't stop you now, as Sean Paul would say, with the strength of a woman, you ladies would have led the way. From blessed by Buju Banton, you must know that you may draw your might in ensuring that you run every goal with that focus in sight. Young athletes of Jamaica, this is where you belong. And it's important that you remain humble and strong. All right? So that's the end of my presentation. And at this time, I'm going to do my giveaway. And this, let me take the nice. It's a glass, it's a very luxurious cup, you know. It has a glass on the top. So if you're anywhere drinking it and you want to see your face, that one got me. All right. So it must be an awardee that answered this question. Now, when I was invited to be the guest speaker, I got very emotional. Very, very emotional. So this will be offered to the first person to get up here and tell me the name of the guest speaker of last year's function.
I can get the award, right?
All right, stop. All right, so being that, well, I have two persons. How am I going to do this now? All right, so I have two persons, but I have more stuffs. But is who first reach? Is Traxido?
No, football.
All right, what's your career goal?
To make it and play for the national team.
Okay, excellent. Which grade are you in?
8.
Grade 8? Okay, big him up. Hello, lovely. Are you the national celebrity? All right, introduce yourself.
My name is Tamira Jarrett.
Okay. All right. So, you come first. Captain of the senior team. All right, excellent. Which grade are you in?
I just left grade 13.
Okay, excellent. 12, 13. So you want them to fast in the business. What are you doing in September?
I'll either be going to the University of the West Indies or UTech.
Make sure them give you a scholarship. You're good. All right. So what's the name of last year's guest speaker?
Gibbs Williams.
All right. Fantastic. So being that she come up here in our ears, I'm going to, no, this is his. And then I'm going to ask her another question. I'm going to ask, you know. Yeah, I can't find no question, so I'm going to give it to her. I don't have another one, but I can guarantee you that I'll ensure Mr. Pinnock gets one and deliver it to you. But for the meantime, I'm going to allow Mr. Pinnock to give you this pin, which is a GC Foster College pin. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you very much for your time and for listening.
Confidence you to nobody forgive me motivation. Me have to make it out this sticky situation. Have to believe in myself. Have to believe in myself. All when them are doubt me
Miss
that
Gregory,
never
we're
fail.
asking you to please remain.
At
Athletes, it is very important that you remain humble and strong. It is very important that you remain humble and strong. We'll now ask Mr. Kawain Spence to come and present to our guest speaker.
Pleasant afternoon, everyone. All protocols observed. And to you, Miss Gregory, we would like to express how thankful and appreciative we are for coming to us and expressing how your words of thoughtfulness meant to us. We are grateful, and we just want to give you this token. We just want to thank you for contributing to this ceremony, and we hope that you enjoy it.
I love these guest speakers who bring a bag of things for me, you know. Can't even hold them.
All right, that's Mr. Pinnock for you. He loves to keep up time, but we are going to move speedily on, and we have some very special guests for us today. They are the archangels of the Marti Technical High School. And coming to us now to serenade us is the Marti Choir. Let's give them a round of applause.
but I will remember the name of my God. He is a warrior. Yes, He is mighty. In Him will I trust. In Him will I trust. He's my defender, my shield and butler. My hope is built firmly on Him. All mountains and valleys, my God is before me. So in Him will I trust. In Him will I trust. Some trust in chariots, some trust in horses, but I will remember the name of my God. He is a warrior. Yes, He is mighty. In Him will I trust. In Him will I trust. Some trust in chariots, some trust in horses, but I will remember the name of my God. He is a warrior. Yes, He is mighty. In Him will I trust. 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 In Him will I trust.
Some trust in chariots, some in horses. But I will always remember who? The name of? We bless the Lord. We won't go to church too much today. So we will continue nicely, and we're going to recognize some very special people in our audience this, I think it might be evening now or afternoon, possibly still. We are going to recognize our athletes. We're going to ask the coaches to come up quickly, and I'm going to call you by name. Mr. Ricardo Knight, Mr. Patrick Lewis, Mr. Philip Pinnock. Mr. Kalanda Knight is not here, so Miss Gloria Francis will represent him. Mr. Barrington Marston and Miss Shellyan Carson should in case. Just get ready.
Members of the track and field team, stand by closely. You will be awarded first. All right, so Sir Marston will lead his troops, calling all members of the athletics team. You will be awarded first. Athletes, this way. To my right, your left. All right, so Sir Marston, right up here. We need you up here, sir. So we're going to be asking that the coaches present the awards. And the first in the batting lineup, as Mr. Marston makes his way up. Mr. Music, you're going to play something melodious for us and kind of set the tone for our athletes. So Antoine Allen. Okay, boy. Kedar Adair. Followed by the track star, reggae black star, Zanil Allen. Moving right along quickly, it's Jaden Blake. Followed by Elijah Ashbourne. Coming up closely behind him is Conrad Cole. Jaden Dice. Justin Eastwood. Romario Eastwood. Devontae Marriott. Little Bottom Talawa. Jamie Jackson. DeAndre Murray. Mario McDonald. Zachary Smith. Needed some help with that one. Stanos Williams. With a name like that, you must be great. And to the Bible now, Malachi Winter. Calling girls football, female footballers need to highlight that they were, thank you, Sir Marston, from the track. Oh, we're calling up back Ashbourne. Female footballers, and I'm asking Mr. Knight, coach for the girls football team, did an awesome job. Calling Mr. Knight to the front. Front page, Sir Knight, front page. They did a remarkable job this school year. They were stopped by the eventual champions at the quarterfinal stage, Excelsior. What was that score? 6-1? No man, don't laugh, don't laugh. If you understand the powerhouse that is Excelsior, what was the finals? About 8-1 or 9-1? They scored about 25 against one school. Look here, remarkable things we did. All right, so just step forward right there. First, Abriana Morris. I am sure anybody else we met in the quarterfinals, we would have gone straight to the semifinals. Tawana Livingston. Absent. Ariana Thompson. Let's go, Ari. Fantasia Hunt. Adriana Morris. Ladania McIntyre. The multi-talented Nicolette Spencer. Shauna K. Richards, aka Gaza Slim. Brianda Morgan. Not here. Azani Christie. Daniel Cameron. Leading goal scorer. When she put that ball on the right foot, you know, you better get out the way. The super talent, Tamira Jarrett. I know the coach is right beside me, but I taught her everything she knows. Everything. And you know we have overseas baller. You know we have overseas baller, right? Anna, ain't no other, a spinner. Yeah, man, we import baller too. Michaela Fletcher. Jessica Lewis. Anessa Patterson. The cool and collected one. Recognizing Tiana Gray, Regina Bartley. Calling up boys football, male football team. And recognizing Coach Lewis to come and give the awards. Very special coach that we have here. Kimberly Blackwood. Not here. Jaden Blake. Jamani Clark. Shazay Coleman. This one is going fast. Devoni Colley. Davian Gale. Shamar Hanshard. Rikelme Headley. We're going to recognize them. Most of them are not here, but we're going to recognize them. Michael Smart. Jovan Roberts. Giovanni Reed. Ranil Prendergast. Damani Pinnock. Dimitri Nunez. All right. Deshawnee Newton. Chad Morris. Malachi Maxwell. Rohan Marshall. Latrell Skirvin. Shaquan Jones. Verdane Carr. Kiefer Powell. Malik Reed. Malik is here. Omar Baker. Peniel Banton. Tyreek Carnegie. Deshaun Dawkins. Darian Lamy. Malachi Gallimore. Tamir Harnett. Fresh from Sweden. Under 15 sensation. Played Manning Cup last year. Nathan Gordon. Lightning struck him last year. I hear only the special ones that happened to you know. Orain Gale. Devani Gallimore. Tyrell Dougherty. Vashani Dean. Jaquan Campbell. Greg Burke. Tajay Diaz. Fabiano Fairclough. Ricardo Gordon. Jamar Green. Ronaldo Ledley. Shamari Lawrence. Giovanni Mighty. Kadeem Montague. Richard Surgeon. Shakur Stevens. Demario Thomas. What is this? It's a fan club there. Jamoy Wright. Teshawn Henry. Kimani Thompson. Calling up Mr. Pinnock to do these presentations.
And Mr. Pinnock is right here. So we have some special ladies in the house this evening with us. We have our netballers under 14, under 16, and under 19. Can you make yourselves available? Shamika Clark. Jareen Rowe. Tessan Gray. Is Tessan here? The lovely lady of grade 8, always helpful and nice at classes. The strong and mighty Danique Swavey. Achilles Sanderson. Growing strongly in the sport. Chevel Wright, are you here with us today? Shanoya Johnson. Growing from strength to strength. Andrina Morrison. Amelia Barnett. Kiwana McLennan. One of our main defenders, Rachel Anderson. The silent son utility player, also a footballer, Miss Nicolette Spencer. Defender, Natasha Nathan. Is Shaniqua Robinson with us today? Christina Kirkland. A little but Talawa. And is our national representative here with us this afternoon, going into evening. Miss Jada Campbell, I'm not seeing her. And Alyssa Millwood, the humble one. Tamira Silburn, not seeing her. Samara Thompson. Chanel Mays. Her mother is here, so we're asking mommy to come and collect on her behalf. Chanel Mays. Not seen Cora Brown, but we recognize her just the very same. Not seen Amoya Gordon either. Chanel Mays again. Kadeen Roberts. Center Court. Shanelia Powell. Janelle Wilson. I hope you're watching us overseas. And to our national representative, Miss Deandra Edwards. Daddy, daughter, hug. Not seen Dejanay Davis. Not seen Tasania. Wherever you are, Tasania, all the very best. Samantha Dunbar, not seeing her either. Regina Barclay, not seeing her. Miss Georgia Hoy. An all-rounder. Under 14. And as Miss Bly says, she's from grade 8. Savannah White. Jamelia. Not seen her. Not seen Jamelia Sidhu. Savannah White is here. Savannah White. Tiana Headley. Juvenile Lewis. Pretine Pay. Daniela Thompson. Abigail Brooks. Come on, Abby. Looking a little bit shy, but beautiful. To a very humble, quiet, athlete. She plays both football and netball. Shanna K. Richards, and she does well in both sports. Kane Lewis. Not and so we have another imported athlete, but she's doing well and making great strides academically as well as physically. We want to pay. That's it. Special homage to Miss Ashana Sibley's. So the athlete who has grown from strength to strength, from grade 7 to now, I told her a couple years ago, if you don't make it to become the head girl, you will surely drop at deputy. Yes, we want to pay special homage to Tamara Jared, a very hard-working athlete.
Yes, every water in it. Hold the shots and then I fell silver seminar. You know that there's no giving in no matter the circumstances we're living in. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning.
Captain of the under 14 team, Likobo Talawa, always fighting. Always putting out our ear game. Yes, Miss Gabrielle Osborne. The youngest 12-year-old. And she's also the youngest on the team. But she has great leadership qualities. And we're looking at now Miss Kemona Bonabine Macbean. Very humble, very nice student. And last, and by no means least, this is the powerhouse of the under 14 team. You see me spicing it up for you, Dominique. Always playing, always trying. Even when they're cutting her out, she's fighting like a champion. Dominique Daly. We're going to ask Miss Gloria Francis to join us now. We are the mighty. We are the valiant. Rugby team, where are you? Rugby team, give us a sound, man. A sound of war. Romaria, no sound of war today? All right, so rugby is ready and rearing to go. We want to thank you, Miss Francis, for stepping in for our gentlemen down there. And I'm seeing one of our national representatives, and this is, you sure this is his name? You have more than one Romario. I know my student. I see Rambo. Are you ready to rumble? Musician, them not work with me now, but me still at work still. Romario Hall. All right. the next Romario, Rambo. Akeem Lewis. Sherlon Shirley. Jermaine Campbell. Well decked in his black. Shane Mangaroo. Ravino Gale. Nathaniel Gordon. I see a preacher in the making. Adriana McDonald. Javane Barnes. Man in red. Paying homage to Giovanni Hansen in the meantime. Miss Dominic Reed. Mr. Nakeem Artwell. And coming to us now is one of my grade 9 students. A very humble student. He sweeps the class almost every evening. This is his level of humility. He's also strong. I saw him recently parting a fight. Don't watch the quiet demeanor. He's not only humble, but he is strong. I want for us, even if you don't know him, to put your hands together for Mr. Jadon Daly. Receives form teacher. That's his form right there. Well done, Jadon. We want to mention Sanjay Brown, Aaron Simmons, this looks like a twin thing, and Amiki Miller. Thank you, rugby team, for representing the Jose Marti Technical High School. Thank you as well, Miss Francis. We're going to call back Romario Hall.
Yes, just calling Romario Hall, we gave you the wrong certificate. You got it? Awesome. All right. We're going to be taking it down a little bit. And we're going to invite the members of our video production team to present a 1-minute video of athletics. Quite a few things happened. You're going to be seeing a few videos, so just chain your attention to my right to see a little bit of what took place in track and field this year. Big baller. Yeah, man, give them a round of applause. We are here to celebrate them. Sometimes they don't even make it to the finish line and we don't know the hard work. I've always said that track and field is one of the most ungrateful sports because you prepare yourselves for 6 to 8 months. Turn up and you can't even compete because of a little niggle. So give them a round of applause. All right, so at this point I'm going to be inviting Dr. Austin Wright, the leader of worship, to just stretch his legs a little bit. We are going to be awarding the support personnel. A lot of times when the coaches step out, we have to be father, we have to be mother, auntie, nurse, doctor. we have to be pacifiers. And so there are some special individuals among us who lent their time to us. And there were some who deserves a little bit of highlight, and we're going to be awarding them right now. Just waiting on Mr. Campbell. So the first awardee, support personnel, I'm hoping this person is here, Mrs. Everett. Is Mrs. Everett here? All right, but see her here now? Yeah, man, make her feel welcome. Walk out, my girl, walk out. Yes. The coaches can't do it on their own. We need the assistance of the support person. And this is not to say that there weren't others, but some some went a little bit above and beyond, and we want to make mention of them. For the female football team, support personnel awardee, Christopher Lewis. Is Christopher here? We have very active parents among us. Yeah, man. I'm sure that some of these parents did not expect to be awarded. Another support personnel for football, Mr. Rupert Green. Is Mr. Green in the house? Head of the sport department. All right, not seeing Mr. Green. Going over to Amaro Parks. Yeah. So persons might not have recognized the name, but you recognize the face. Assistant coach, doctor, pacifier. Another football support personnel, Carla Daniels. Is Carla here? Moving right along to Courtney Richards. Here's another notable one. My co-host, the one, the only, the effervescent, Kellyanne Fagan. Always at the netball games, always supporting. And whenever Mr. Pinot make a full substitution, you know, she's the first one to come. No, Pinot, no, bother with it. Calling up for netball, Miss Gillian Ellis. Another supportive parent, mother of Jada Campbell. Call up a support person, and I know she wasn't expecting this award, but we have been watching you, and you are a leader in your own right. Chrisana Kurland. Chrisana is always arranging practice matches for my teams, always galvanizing the troops. For rugby, I'm going to be calling up now Sanjay Brown. This student is a national representative, assistant coach, galvanizer of troops, Romario Hull. Thank you, Dr. Wright. Now I'm going to be inviting up Mrs. Keisha Ford Walker to make a presentation on behalf of one of our sponsors, the very consistent Jamani the Jose Marti Past Student Association, the New York chapter, and she will be giving an award for the most improved athlete. Calling up the most improved athlete, Omario McDonald, for track and field. Female most improved athletes, Anissa Patterson. The next most improved athlete, this was divine intervention that caused this one, because may I tell you, from lightning strike him, this him can't consider, he's under 90. Tahir Arnett, lightning strike him and them can't score upon him. Tahir Arnett. So he was the Manning Cup goalkeeper, Manning Cup starting goalkeeper, under 19. For under 16, most improved footballer, Omar Baker. Another football for under 14, Richard Sergeant. Most improved under 19 netballer, Shauna K. Richards. Can I say that this young lady has been a member of the senior team since she was 12 years old, just finished 5th form, and she is still a member. You're coming back next year, right? Sellouts. Another most improved under 16 netballer, she was awarded already, very helpful, Chrisana Kurland. Alright, so this most improved person, they want to hurt my head because this girl could not catch, could not pass, could not pivot. I don't know how she ended up in the attack, and then we found out that she's a defender, and she was very instrumental in ensuring that the under 14 team made it to the all-island stage of the under 14 competition. Denique Swebe. Let's go, Den. Believe me when I tell you that you hurt my head. Well done, Den. Congratulations. Very, very good season. Proud of you, girl. For under 16 rugby, Jadon Daly. Don't make Jadon tackle, you know. Problem. Serious problem. All right. Knock you down and then tell you say you're soft. Under 19 rugby, Dominic Reed. Yes, he's here. Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise. And as he makes his way, we're going to be asking our production team to get the next video presentation ready for the football team. Again, parents, we just want to give you some insight. Thank you, Mrs. Walker. We just want to give you some insight as to how this season progressed. So turn your attention to the screen to my right.
Short yet spicy. Give it up for our football team. And in this category, in terms of the most disciplined team, discipline is lacking in the nation. I just not only say Jamaica, but I can assure us that we still have discipline, good discipline that is, in the Jose Marti Technical High School. We want to thank the sponsor, Jose Blue Royalties, Miss Nordia Burke, for actually sponsoring this event. So here are the most disciplined. For athletics, most discipline goes to Justin Eastwood. Is Miss Nordia Burke here? Just trying to find out. Can you please come and... Mr. Eastwood, not here. Most disciplined female footballer is Miss, let me not mix it up because it's a twin, Ariana Thompson. Seem to not be here either. For football, most disciplined under 19, Andrew Anderson. Not here as well. Most disciplined football under 19 as well, Malik Reed. Not here as well. Maliki came. Okay. Let's give him a round of applause. My little helper in my sixth form class as well, Malik Reed. Well done. For rugby, get ready. Most disciplined under 19 in terms of rugby, Amaliki Miller. Not here as well. We go to netball. Oh, there's one more rugby. You gave me in this order, so I'm going in the order you gave me. Most disciplined under 16. Can anybody guess who it is? Can anybody guess who it is? Lightning does not strike in 2 but 3 places. Mr. Jadon Daly. Athletes, we're going to ask you to move a little bit more. Jadon Daly. Sorry about that. And last last by no means least, we pay great homage to our ladies, netballers. The most disciplined for the under 14, netball team is Akili Sanderson. Lady in shocking color green. Most disciplined for our under 16 team is no other than our utility player, little quiet but follower, Miss Nicolette Spencer. Not here with us today. And we go to the most disciplined in terms of our under 19 ball team. And I'm not seeing her as well. But Amaya Gordon, if you're anywhere in cyberspace seeing us, we want to tell you thank you for being disciplined. Thank you very much, miss. The Rookie of the Year Award. And everybody has an idea of who a rookie is. This is the first time to a particular team. So we have somebody. So we have Ariana Thompson, female football, most disciplined. She's coming, sorry. Thank you very much. The Rookie of the Year Award. I don't see any presenter. Can Miss McKay, Miss Maxine McKay, she's a little bit shy. We need someone to do the Rookie of the Year Award for us. All right, Dr. Pottinger is coming. And for athletics, the Rookie of the Year goes to Mr. Devante Marriott. Female football, Rookie of the Year, Tawana Livingston. Under 19 football, Rookie of the Year goes to Mr. Tahir Harnett. Goes to Dimitri News, grade 9. Moving on to netball, the Rookie of the Year for the under-19 team was imported, and she's no other than Ashana Sibless. Netball, still on netball, Rookie of the Year for the under-16 team goes to Miss Annalisa Millwood. Yes, Annalisa is here or was here. She's so humble that she is so struck in her seat she can't believe. You're the Rookie of the Year, Annalisa. Well done and well deserved. Netball, Rookie of the Year on 14 goes to Miss Shamika Clark. not here with us today. Rookie of the Year, Rugby. Lightning has struck many, many times, and this goes to show when you're well disciplined, when you're well humble. And according to our guest speaker today, when you're humble and strong, it goes a far way. Rookie of the Year for the Rugby Under 19 team goes to Jaden Daly. Grade 9 is very proud of you, Jaden. And also Marti is also proud of you too. Rookie of the Year, still on rugby, under 16, goes to Javane Barnes. Man in red hot today. And from a high, we're going down to a little bit lower. Yes, but lower in terms of we're going to mellow and pay our attention to the monitor as we look at the 1 minute video presentation from the dance troupe. Well, I was told to correct it, and they told me dance troupe, but it's netball. Let's go to netball. Looking for myself, I didn't see myself, but maybe I was attending to someone's injury. All right. All right, you're forgiven, sir. So, for the entire year, in terms of all the sports, we have a best performance of the year. And yes, they are no other than our 4x100 meter class 3 male team. Where are you? And yeah, you're here today? 4. My God, all 4 of them are here. Woo! 24.
All right, so we have to pay homage. Madam PTA President, can you please stay with us? There's a Lifesavers Award for a member of the track team. And, you know, sports is a really tough thing. As I said, you can prepare yourselves and you don't know what eventuality might pop up. And to have worked as hard as he did and not be able to compete, not many athletes can handle that. But he stepped up, he assisted, he gave of himself and ensured that all his teammates were always comfortable. And so we want to pay homage to him right now for a Lifesavers Award for track and field, Jaden Blake.
So right now we are going to look at the video from the Jose Marti Technical High School Dance Troupe. The applause troupe. So we're going to ask Miss Andrea Murray and Miss Keisha Ford Walker to just get ready. They both are going to be presenting our athletes for the Lifesavers Award. Do you know who a lifesaver is? Anybody in here? Them just swim out and save people? This is the athlete who goes far and beyond for others, no matter the circumstance. We're at most valuable athlete. Sorry, I made the mistake. But it's still Miss Andrea Murray and Mrs. Keisha Ford Walker. Musicians. For athletics, our most valuable athlete goes to DeAndre Murray.
Say this morning I woke up and I look in the mirror and every part of my body was in place.
Most valuable female football athlete, Miss, rather than the national representative, Miss Danielle Cameron.
I am mighty 'cause tomorrow I can fall my face. So in everything, Lord, I give you praise. And that puts a smile on my face. Lord, I thank you for sunshine, thank you for rain, thank you for joy, thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day, beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Don't fuss and fight.
Football, most valuable in terms of male, Shamar and Chard. Doesn't seem to be here. Still celebrating him. Football, most valuable, Andrew Anderson. Not here, still celebrating him. Miss Walker, thank you very much. Miss Murray. Going on to the under 14 netball team. Most valuable player, Miss Jareen Rose. Oh, she has arrived. Jareen has arrived. All beautifully clad in her colors. Jareen has arrived. Congratulations, Jareen. It's good to see you. Doing good. This was a very competitive one. The under 16 players, they're so talented from left, right, and center. But someone won. And I do believe it is deserving. Is this person here today? I doubt it. But let's see if she's hiding behind the curtains like Jareen. The most valuable player for the under 16 netball team is no other than Miss Tamara Shaggy Silburn. I don't think she's here. Continuing for the under 19 netball. Yes, very competitive one as well. They made it 3 times to the Urban ISA Netball Championship in terms of under 19 competition. Very competitive. But the most valuable player in terms of body, mind, and spirit goes to no other than the well-deserving Miss Tamara Jarrett. Rugby, get ready. The most valuable player for rugby under 16. No. The most valuable player for rugby under 16 goes to no other than the humble and the strong Mr. Jadon Daly. Grade 9, from the grade 9 head coordinator to Jadon Daly.
Full. The house was full. Jesus.
No, and that's not it. We still have a most valuable for rugby. And this goes no other than a national representative. Is it under 18 or 19 or 20? It's under 18 and it goes to no other than Romario Hall. After this, we are going to come. Are you been supposed to? That's what I'm using here. Come on, everybody, get your feet happy. Let's go. Come on. Thank you very much, Mrs. Walker. A nice way to end your presentation. So we now move on to another video. And we're going to have that video from the rugby team.
National colors right there. That's one of my favorite sports to watch. I won't even attempt to play that game, as brittle as my bones are. And I know some of these students are dying to tackle the teachers. That will never happen. All right, so I'm going to be asking one of our vice principals, Miss Bogle, to step up for the next set of presentations. And for this segment, it is the Captain's Award. So captains, get yourselves ready. We are gearing down to the Sports Boy and Sports Girl Award. That's a top student athlete for the academic year. I wonder who those will be. So the first captain for track and field, the track star, reggae black star, Zanil Allen. We have to recognize leadership, and the captains are the ones who relays the information to the rest of the team and ensure that everything is in order. For the next one, for female football, Abriana Morris. Captains, draw close. There's no... You can draw close, captains. The set of awardees, there's no surprise here. Another football captain, Orain Gale. Orain Gale. One of our longest serving captains has been captaining Jose Marti's netball team for the past 7 years. The under-19 captain, Tamira Jarrett. All right, so Orain is here, just backing up in the batting order. Longest serving captain. I don't know if that record will be broken. And our winningest captain, that's Tamira. For under 16, I want to recognize Nicolette Spencer, who is not here with us today. She's not dead. She's not presently here. And for the under 14 captain, the youngest serving captain at just 12 years old, she was given the responsibility to lead her troops, Gabrielle Osborne. For rugby, under 16, Jovane Barnes. Looking dapper tonight, Romain. And to the under 19 rugby captain or national representative, Romario Hull. Thank you, Miss Bogle. All right, so we're going to be doing a video presentation for the girls football team. So chain your eyes to my right once more.
That was our girls football team that made it to the second stage of the competition. Come on, you can do better than that. Put your hands together for a girls footballer. My task now is to do a tribute to our late guest speaker last year, Mr. Gibbs Williams. So Mr. Pinnock and Miss Fagan, Masters of Ceremony, Chairman of the Board of Governors, Mrs. Sandra Sawyer Watson, our Principal, Dr. Austin Wright, guest speaker in her absence, Miss Karuni Gregory, Vice Principals, Miss Michelle Bogle and Mrs. Nadia Tolo, other invited guests online and in the virtual space, awardees, students, past and present, parents and guardians, well-wishers, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Can I say good evening? It's 6 o'clock. Good evening. All right, so Mr. Gibbs Williams started working at the Marti Technical High School in September 1991 in the Physical Education Department. In addition to his teaching duties in the PE department and science departments too, he also served as rugby coach. I heard that later, just recently. And a cricket coach. We all know how passionate he was about cricket and how he matriculated to becoming a very valuable member of the national squad. At Marti, he made an outstanding contribution to the sports program. Gibbs, as we affectionately called him, was a disciplinarian, but he also played hard. We visited setups of members of staff and after work jams together at a restaurant nearby. I won't call the name. His tenure at Marti came to an end in October 1995, but his association with the institution remained until his transition from this earth. He was often on campus because his wife Marcia worked here, and he also came to assess the teaching and learning process of his student teachers at the G.C. Foster College of Physical Education and Sports. We always look forward to have the regular chats and laugh when we saw each other over the years because he was also a very jovial human being. When Mr. Williams was asked to be our guest speaker, he graciously accepted and would only not have been here if national duties took him away. In the words of the school's tribute to this humble man, it says, "We remember and celebrate a life lived and a soul dearly departed. Gibbs touched our lives with kindness and his wisdom, and he has left behind a legacy of compassion and understanding. May his soul continue to rest in peace and the perpetual light continue to shine upon him."
If you give a little more than you take, if you give a little more, and if you try to fix more then you break. And if you try to fix more, if you're the kind who takes the time to help a stranger in the rain, who takes the time to help a stranger in the rain, for people like you, there's a place. If you stand up for those down on their knees, if you stand up for those and lend a voice to those who cannot speak, and lend a voice to those who cannot speak. If you shine a little light, give sight to the ones who've lost. If you shine a little light, give sight to the ones who've lost. For people like you, there's a place. I've heard up there the streets are made of gold, and when you get there, there's a hand to hold. I believe when your days down here are through, there's a place up there for people like you. If you walk around with your heart on your sleeve, and if you're trying to be the change you wanna see, if you lay down your life for love so someone could be saved, there's a place for people like you. I've heard up there the streets are made of gold, and when you get gold, and when you get
Good evening, everyone. To the chairman of our board of governors, Mrs. Sandra Sawyer Watson, our principal, Reverend Dr. Austin Wright, other distinguished guests, including our guest speaker in her absence, and awardees. It is now time for the portion of the program for performing arts.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Natalie Hyman, culture agent, and Mr. Kemoy King, our coach for speech and drama. Now, I know you have been waiting for this. I know my dancers, my speech persons, also the choir, they are providing the entertainment today. And we are waiting for this hour. We have waited for a long time. But I know we are last but not least. All right? So, let us get on with it. Now, this group has been performing. I've been agent for the last 15 years. And this group has been performing for the last 10. All right? And I've been doing very well. So we are going to begin with our dance society. And we have some hard-working students who have been with us from grade 7. Now they are transitioning out of school, and we want to, big them up, make them proud. They have done a lot. This is an award-winning group. They have won a lot of JCDC medals, not only at the regional, but also national level. All right, look out for them. They will be on your TV as usual. They have been doing that for many years. They will be performing
at the Mellow-Go-Round and also Grand Gala. So they have been doing well, and we want to big them up, as well as later their coach, who is Michelle Carson. So we'll begin with our male. Now this one is special because our male, Kashif Jones, not only does well at dance, this award will capture 3 areas. Kashif is also a member of the choir as well as speech. So he does all 3, right? And he recently we will call Mrs. Shelley Carson, their coach, rightly so. Top tier coach. Don't let her pretty looks fool you. Very hard working. So we present to Kashif Jones, our hard working performing arts student. Big him up, yes. Now this student, as I said, we have many of them who have been with us from grade 7, and they have transitioned and still dancing with us. Rihanna Honeygan, very hard working.
Our next dance performer is a very hard-working individual, very disciplined, in the form of Casey and Thomas.
And just to mention, she was also the Miss, placed second in the Miss High School competition last year. So big her up.
Next, we have another hard-working performer in the form of Abigail Graham. Make some noise.
And she's not only beautiful and talented, she's also studying law. So she'll be our next lawyer. All right, for those who say academics and dance and other performing arts don't go together, these students all do well. Last but not least, we have yet another grade 7 student who joined us here at grade 7 and who has transitioned, and we want to big up. It's a family affair. You heard another Onigan before. Now we have Samoy Onigan. All right, I hear you. So thank you, Miss Carson, for that. Now we have another hard-working group. Mr. York, can you join me, please? Unfortunately, Mr. Williams had to leave. So, Mr. York, our hard-working music coach, will be doing the presentation. Now, as I said, for all our functions, we call on our band members. We also call for choir. You may know them from TV because they also participate in the All Together Sing competition, and they have done well over the years. So let us begin with the program. Kawen Spence, and this one is also another hard-working performing arts student. He also does speech, so he not only sings well, he can dramatize well. All right, we're calling now to the fore. Ray Carr Williams. Is he here? Yes, and he has to leave the keyboard there. He has to leave for a while. Welled up in his three-piece. Ray Carr Williams, and he is our musician. Next we have D'Angelo Edwards, another hard-working drummer. Where is he? Oh, keyboardist, sorry. Give it up for D'Angelo. Next we have McCoy Nelson. And McCoy has been with us also from grade 7. He's now transitioning. He's currently at grade 12. And now we have another one. Everybody knows this one. He's quite lively. He's the energy of the team. Joshua Smith.
Our next musician, very hardworking, many accolades, very talented, singer, performer in the form of Dana Craig. Give it up.
And Dana is practicing what she is doing because she's now enrolled in Edna Manley College. She's going to study music. So Dana will be joining us. Very good.
Next, we have another dedicated and talented musician, Leon Gray.
Now, Leon is unfortunately not here. And next we have a well-rounded young man who joined us in dance lately but has been doing well. And he's also a part of the choir. Antoine Forbes. And Antoine was the talk of the town. When we went to JCDC, we got a gold medal piece from him and Rihanna. All right. And this one is special to me. Everybody who knows me know why it's special. Sometimes we have to unearth talent, dig deep down, and allow persons to give the best of themselves, no matter what. Let us welcome Miss Nikelda Williams. And she participated in our speech competition. And everybody knows Nikelda. She's quite a character for those who know her. And she represented us in speech. Now, last but not least, our drummer, resident drummer, Mr. Nathan Collins. And Nathan is one of our musicians who has worked hard over the years.
We are now at the section where we will award the coaches. Please stay with us, Mr. York. Profile for Mr. Stephen York. Mr. Stephen York is an experienced educator with a background in teaching at 2 distinguished secondary schools in Jamaica. He is currently a music educator here at Marti Technical High School and is a grade 7 form teacher here. In addition to teaching duties, Mr. York is actively involved in the music club, band, and other teaching aspects and teaching societies in the school. In his personal life, Mr. York enjoys playing music creatively, going out, and watching movies and television shows. He is a former member of the Micro Band and has been recognized as an awardee at the National Festival of the Arts National Music Festival. Mr. York approaches each day with a strong commitment to education, guided by his belief that God knows all the plans he has for him, and he strives to serve with excellence and passion each day. Let us put our hands together for one of our music coaches, Mr. Stephen York. We invite Miss Vogel Douglas to come and present this award. Our Vice Principal. We invite Miss Vogel to give this award to Mr. York. All right? Mr. Tolo is coming instead. Yes?
All right, sir, we'll be changing spots. Now, Mr. Kemoy King, who joined us, I think, last 2 years. Okay, Mr. King came in as an educator with teaching experience across 2 distinguished secondary schools in Jamaica with excellence. He's currently a grade 11 form teacher here at the Marti Technical High School. Mr. King enjoys writing creatively, going for long walks, and binge watching his favorite television shows in his spare time. Mr. King is currently involved in the following clubs and societies: the Speech and Drama Club and one of the faculty club advisors for the SAT Club. His personal involvements includes being a former member and youth leader of the Emerging Global Leaders Club and the Optimist Club. Also, Mr. King is a past awardee for the National Festival of the Arts Jamaica Creative Writing Competition. Mr. King approaches each day with a commitment to education, guided by his belief and the assurance that God knows all plans he has for him, and so continues to serve with excellence and passion. Please give it up for Mr. Kemoy King for his valuable contribution in Speech 2024. We are going to invite Miss Bogle, who is my supervisor in this area, and she will be making this award. Yes, give it up for Mr. King, very hard-working teacher and coach. Now, as I said, last but not least, this lady leaves us with no words, basically. She is our music, our dance coach, Mrs. Shelly-Ann Carson. She's an educator with teaching experience in performing arts across 2 distinguished secondary schools, 2 early childhood schools, and one primary school in Jamaica. She's currently a teacher of dance in education and performance here at Marti Technical High School. Mrs. Carson enjoys competing in several categories in Jamaica Cultural Development Commission Festival of Dance, preparing students for functions on and off the school grounds, mentoring and observing our students matriculate into the area of dance from grade 7 up until they graduate. Her personal involvements includes being a principal dancer and assistant choreographer in the Portmore Dance Theatre Company, a current member of the Eltham High School Dance Society, group leader at the National Grand Gala celebration. Mrs. Carson is also a past awardee of the National Festival of Dance 22 and 23. Last year, she also traveled abroad where she coached a dance group she taught in Toronto, Karasaga, right? And she did a African dance piece with them. So I think that's gone international. Let us make it way for Miss Carson. All right, unfortunately she had to leave. She couldn't hold out. So I'm going to invite Kasian, her dance leader, to accept this award on her behalf. Okay, so that's all, folks, and we will be moving on to another section. We are strapped for time, and I know that it's getting late. Thank you for your patience.
Thank you, Mr. Simon and Mr. King. Let us put our hands together again for the performing arts. Very, these are the persons who represent us out there in the nation. They take the Marti brand to Jamaica, and they are doing so well. All right, so we come now to one of the premier awards, and we are going to ask the coaches to step forward. I think we need to know some of them. We probably hear the names, but not the faces. We don't know the faces. So we're going to award our coaches and get to know them. And we're also going to be doing the Coach of the Year award. So let me call the coaches. Mr. Patrick Lewis is a male football Manning Cup, under 14, under 16. Where's Mr. Lewis? Mr. Patrick Lewis. And I'm going to call Mrs. Tullow to be presenting the coaches with their awards. Mr. Lewis, I saw him today. All right, so we're going to show you our coaches, and then we are going to announce the Coach of the Year. All right, so that's Mr. Patrick Lewis. We also have Mr. Barrington Marston, who is our track and field coach. Mr. Philip Pinnock, netball. Mr. Kelando Knight, rugby. Mr. Ricardo Knight, girls football. Are we missing anyone? I called Mr. Pinnock, netball. All right, so these are the coaches that one person will be giving an award as the Coach of the Year. Mrs. Swire Watson, I'm going to ask you to come for this presentation. Thank you, Mrs. Tolo. All I have is the envelope. I'm not even sure whose name is in it. You will get it the same time that I am getting it. So, we need a lady, you know. Miss Fagan, we need a lady in the midst, man. Pierre Mills. All right. Look at, well, who do you think is the Coach of the Year? I can't decipher one word. All I hear is, all right, so the Coach of the Year, after careful deliberation and discussion, it's a committee that announced this Coach of the Year, Mr. Everybody is Mr. And this is also a monetary gift and a plaque. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, our Coach of the Year 2024. Let me look good enough because I don't want to say the wrong thing. I have on my glasses. Yes. Mr. Ricardo Knight. Coach of the Year. Mr. is surprised. Mr. Ricardo Knight, exceptional leadership, guiding his team to the second round of the competition. A truly deserving recipient of this award. Let's hear it from Mr. Ricardo Knight. And of course, we want a 1-minute speech from Mr. Knight before he sits down. 1 minute.
Good evening, everyone. As you all know, I'm surprised that I'm still surprised that I was chosen as the Coach of the Year. But I must say that all of the coaches are winners today. Right? Because the hard work that we have put in with the students, I've been here every day to see what each of the coaches has done. Right? So I know it is not an easy task, but as I said before, all of us are winners. Thank you.
Indeed. Congratulations, Mr. Knight. And so now, I need a drum roll. I need a drum roll for this. And now, coming to you is the Sports Boy of the Year award. And once I call the nominees, I want the nominees to come on stage. From athletics, these are the nominees, not the winners. Let me just make it clear. From athletics, we have Omario McDonald. Give him a round of applause. From football, under 14, Orain Gale. From the under 16 football team, we have Mr. Tahir Harnett. And lightning struck this one physically, who just came. But lightning has struck for this one as well. Here many times. For the under 16 rugby team, we have Jadon Daly. These are the nominees. And we have one more to go for rugby as well. From the under 19 team and rugby strong for this year, we have Mr. Romaria Hall. Romario, we're going to ask you to move briskly like an athlete. All right. If you believe it's Jadon, give us a shout. If you believe it's Amaria, give us a shout.
If you believe it's a lightning man, give us a shout. If you believe it's him, give us a shout. If you believe it is Mr. Hall, give us a shout. We're going to call the presenter. Urgent matter. Sorry about that. We're asking that Miss Abigail Brooks come on the outside. Miss Abigail Brooks. We're asking Mr. Let me see who's the presenter. Mrs. Sandra Swire Watson, who is our chair lady, to come and do this presentation for us. And we want to give thanks to our sponsors for this nomination or this award. Marti Technical High School, PTA, Popeye's New Links. We thank you very much. And the sports boy of the year is, can you give us a shout who it is? All right. The sports boy of the year is, give me space. The sports boy, give me space, let me move. Of the year is, the sports boy of the year is no other than Mr. Tahir Arnett. Tahir Arnett is a talented and dedicated young athlete. He's demonstrated exceptional skill and bravery as a goalkeeper for both the under-16 team and the Manning Cup side. His impressive performances earned him a spot on both teams, a testament of his hard work and dedication. A remarkable player. I'm very proud of you, Tahir, not only because you're from grade 9, but because you have done exceptionally well for this year. God bless you.
Thank you, Miss Fagan. Congratulations, Tahir. We are moving on to the final premier award of the night. It's a long night. We thank you so much for your patience. You've been a good audience. You can clap yourselves. Clap yourselves, man. Good. So the nominees for the Sports Girls of the Year, the Sports Girl of the Year, Nicolette Spencer, netball and female football. Come, make your way to the stage. Jada Campbell, netball. Tamara Jarrett, netball and female football. And Gabrielle Osborne, netball. 4 students, 2 are here, and I hope it's one of them that will win. So we get the speech. All right, so we have 2 of our nominees represented here. We're going to call on Dr. Wright. Dr. Wright stepped out to do this presentation. The sponsors, Marti Technical High School, PTA, Popeye's New Links. And we have to give homage to our sponsors. Marti Technical High School, Marti Parent Teachers Association, Marti Alumni Association of New York, J-Mani, Cuban Caterers Limited, Grace Kennedy and Company Limited, Jose Blue Royalties, Jose Marti Class of 1987, Kingston Harridge and Wholesale Liquor, Popeye News Link, Tankwell Fabrication, and 2 Fires, 1 Pot Chef. So we are going to grab somebody. And Mrs. Swire-Watson, can you do us the honors again? All right, ladies and gentlemen, the sports girl. Where is the paper? Okay, I think I got it. All right, so the sports girl of the year. With the drum there, the drum not do nothing. Roll, drum, roll. All right, so this is an exemplary student athlete who has made history as captain of a particular netball team and not giving it away. She excelled as a dash for the team. She achieved All of this she achieved while preparing for CXC exam. Mr. Pinnock, praise her leadership and discipline and dedication. She's a natural leader, she says. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let us give it up for our Sports Girl of the Year, Nicolette Spencer. Where is Nicolette Spencer, Sports Girl of the Year 2024? Congratulations, Nicolette. Where is she? Where is she? Thank you very much, awardees. Nicolette is not here. Thank you, Miss Sister Watson. Nicolette is not here. She has lost a couple minutes of fame, and we must move on. So I'm handing over back to our Master of Ceremony.
Thank you very much, Dr. Pottinger. Just to have us know that our most outstanding coach in terms of performing arts was given earlier because the coach had to leave. And it is no other than Mrs. Shelley-Ann Carson. Can we give her a round of applause, even in her absence? She might be watching us online. So coming to us now is, and I'm going to need some help from Mr. York to clear the stage. So we are going to descend and they will ascend to the stage. Coming to us now to do what they do best, and it is to move their bodies to the rhythm and to display of their very talent. We now welcome to this grand and glorious stage the awesome Marti dance troupe. ladies. Simply beautiful, traditional as well. Thank you very much. So we're going to ask us to now stand, everyone. So we're going to change our posture a little bit. We are now going to do our school's pledge. And after the school's pledge, we're going to ask Mr. Kashif Jones to come to us to give the vote of thanks. After the vote of thanks, you'll be briefly given some instructions. Athletes, are you ready? We're going to ask you to stand at attention, or you put your right hand across your left breast. After 2, 1, 2. Thank you very much. You may be seated. Kashif Jones, Mr.
Masters of Ceremony, Miss Swire Watson, Chairman, Reverend Dr. Austin Wright, Vice Principals, most esteemed alumni, other special invited guests, and well-wishers. Good evening. As we draw this memorable evening to a close, it is my honor and privilege to extend a vote of thanks. Firstly, I would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to our Vice Principal, Dr. Pottinger, and her team. Your unwavering dedication and leadership have been instrumental in making this event a grand success. Your commitment to nurturing excellence in both sports and performing arts is truly inspiring. A special thank you to our esteemed guest speaker, Ms. Corney Gregory. Your insightful words and encouraging message have not only inspired our students, but also motivated everyone present to pursue their passion with renewed vigor. To our wonderful moderators, thank you for seamlessly guiding us through this evening. Your professionalism and engaging presence have greatly contributed to the smooth flow of this event. A big thank you to parents, families, teachers. Your unwavering support and encouragement have been the backbone of our students' achievement. We are grateful for your constant belief in their potential. And finally, to our amazing students, the stars of tonight, your dedication, hard work, and passion in sports and performing arts have brought you here, and we couldn't be prouder. You inspire us all with your incredible talent and perseverance. Thank you for being here and for your continued support. Let us carry forward the spirit of excellence and continue to celebrate the achievements of our students. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you very much, Kashif. We have winded down very nicely. Was it a good evening? And if you don't say yes and don't cheer, I won't let you out of here that quickly. Was it a good evening? Okay, I hear our athletes. So on behalf of our administrative, academic, ancillary, and sports committee, we want to tell you big thanks for being here. Mr. Pinnock is not here, but we are the we're the chairpersons for this evening. We enjoyed your company. So as it relates to the refreshment or the food, your meals, you will head straight to the canteen. I'm going to ask us not to close down the online because as possibly persons leave, we actually want to tell our sponsors, thanks again, because we want for it to be bigger and better next year. To our Jose Marti Technical High School, thank you. Jose Marti Parent Teachers Association, thank you. Jose Marti Alumni Association of New York, J. Manny, thank you. Cubans Catering Limited, thank you. Grace Kennedy and Company Limited, we want to say a big thank you. Jose Blue Royalties, thank you. Jose Marti Class of 87, a big thank you. Kingston Harridge and Wholesale Liquor, thank you. Popeye's New Links, thank you. Tankwell Fabrication, thank you. And Two Fires, One Pot Chefs, thank you. See you next year, 2025. God bless.